Hello beautiful women, this is Jennifer, and today I would love to start with some questions. Questions like, have you ever felt lonely? Have you ever felt like you're unworthy? Unworthy to be heard, unworthy to be loved, giving your power to someone else to decide your fate, you know? Maybe have you ever felt or thought about how if you disappeared, the universe could simply continue and maybe no one would care, you wouldn't be gone. Or that if you shared how you actually feel, you would bore someone. Well, you know, the reason for those questions is because, as some of you might remember, I started this week by saying, focus this week on loving yourself. Yeah? And yesterday I mentioned, keep it real. Keep it real. Be true to yourself, to how you're feeling, what type of emotions you're feeling, right? Because not always we feel the same. During one day we have many different emotions. It's a roller coaster. And this morning, every month I get together with different visionaries or leaders from all around the world online, and we have this call that we call it Visionary Call. And it's funny because of what I asked you to start this week with love. This visionary call had to do with love, with loving ourselves, and how that is something that happens to all of us. All of us tend to have issues because it's a human condition, really. It's a condition. You see, we are completely imperfect, as we all know, and we as parents and our parents as parents, we all make mistakes. So we all have things from our childhood or little things that really move the way we see things, move the way we perceive things, move the way we see ourselves. And they just shaped us, and then we face ourselves in situations that are very confronting. Yeah? And that is why it's so important to see someone who helps us with those things, because are those things that happened in the past that are the limiting beliefs that we need to take care of in order to move forward, in order to be able to love ourselves a little bit more. Because, you know, I can share as many videos as possible. I can recommend you different exercises to eat healthy, guided meditations, you know, that I can recommend, and share TED Talks and all of those things. But it's through real therapy that I can truly help you. And this is something that happens to all of us. I mean, this talk that I was talking about lasted 2 hours, and for the 2 hours I had tears coming out of my eyes. All of us, we were very emotional and very open, because we live in a time where everyone says, oh, how are you doing? Oh, good. And you, oh yeah, good, you know, busy, all good, yeah. And you, oh yeah, good, all like that. And that is so not true. It's just, no one can be just like that all the time. I mean, that sounds like a very boring life, really. No one can be like that. So let's be authentic. There's nothing better than being true, than being authentic. And if you really want to grow, and if you really want to shine, honey, let's be authentic. Let's face our demons and move forward. There's no other way. We face our demons, we resolve them, and then we can move forward. And when we look back, it just won't hurt anymore. We will know that, oh yeah, okay, that happened, and it was terrible at the time, but we're past that, okay? And this happens through our whole life. But it's important that we do that because it's a gift that we do to ourselves. We need it. It's maintenance. It's maintenance, just like we need to eat, just like we need to shower, just like we need to brush our teeth. It's maintenance. Here. Pure maintenance. Love yourself. Be true to yourself. And those questions that I started with, everyone asks those questions to themselves. Everyone. All of us. I tend to ask those questions to myself too. I have been having nightmares, the same type of nightmare, for more or less 4 nights in a row. And you know, a lot of people look at me in videos and go like, oh, you must be always like super happy and excited. And a lot of clients also believe that, you know, like, oh, but you look so zen, and you know, it's like the glass is always more full than empty. And yes, in some cases, yes, but you know what, I do have my emotions where I feel very, very down, very low. And we do have that self-talk that goes and says all just those stupid things that if we record those, we don't really want to meet that person, because that's not us. We're so much more. So don't believe to that talk that tells you, oh, you're not worthy, oh, you blah blah blah. Just don't pay. I understand that it's difficult to simply, oh, just don't pay attention to that, because it's always there. It's a condition. You know, epilepsy, it's a medical condition, and being human is a condition, because we are so much more. Okay? So the human condition gives us that talk, but we can do so much more. And we are worthy of love, and we are worthy of being listened to. And you are worthy of having a healing. You are worthy of feeling better. So if you have a question for me, go right ahead. I have enough experience in that area, so you can ask me questions. If you want to share something where a lot of other people could benefit from your comments, please share them. If you want to share a link, if you want to, you know, share a different topic, or if you want me to talk about a different topic, please go ahead. If you want to know what I do for a living, as in, like, I do different things. One is I'm a spiritual life coach, and on the other hand, I also recommend an online business, or an educational company. So you can go to my website, which is jennifertrimble.com. But yeah, if you've got this interest, this something that's going on here and here, please just share it. Please share it. Be authentic to yourself. I will always be there. Okay? We can always chat. We've got technology right here. We can have a talk. Okay? Good. This is Jenny, and as always, I send love. Bye for now.